What's up, everyone? Goblinmaxxer here, and I just found out about the wplace thing and how much it's just being overrun by what is it called? Deltarune fans. And I was thinking to counteract, such a violent and powerful force, I don't know, I'm just gonna paint a mug or something. That's what I'm gonna do. Because in the area I live, it's well, you gotta understand well, anywhere you live, pretty much. That's basically what you're gonna get. You log in, you see whatever random place it gives you at first, and you're like, oh, that's cool. And then you go to your hometown, and it's literally just the same Deltarune characters. And I mean, I'm really beating a dead horse here. I mean, everyone thinks it's old. I think it's getting kind of old, and personally, I don't really care all that much. See, 2 diamonds a slot. So this would be 2 diamonds for like 16, which is a really bad deal. Uh, when I could get, wait, hold on, let me crank the mind juice. 3 diamonds for 32. This is a better deal, but I want to find an even better deal. Today we're shopping for quartz. But yeah, I'm just thinking, I don't know, a nice shaded mug should do very nicely. Very nicely. Just something to, dilute, all the sprite art, essentially, is what there's just a lot of sprite art, and I get it, because, you're presented with only so many pixels. You're like, well, geez, I gotta make this count. I can't try rendering a 3D object with 36 pixels. Like, this is not gonna work out very well. But I think I could work a little bit of magic. I think I could. How, I have absolutely no clue, but how large this is going to be, I also have no clue. I don't know if maybe I'd take an image and just scale it down, but that's kind of lazy. I'd rather just get the practice of doing it myself. This has been under construction for like months. This is never getting finished. Sorry, truth, Nick, but that's not happening. It's not happening, man. And I don't know. Maybe I just don't do anything because it's a waste of time. Honestly, I don't think it's that big of a waste of time. Let's see. 5. This is nowhere near enough for it, so I'm gonna have to go back and get more ores, unfortunately. Unless... Nope, nothing in there. Let's see, I wanna try and farm some other ideas here. I'm not doing spread art. So, that's the ultimatum I've come to. Simply because... well, everyone's doing it. I gotta be different. I gotta be unique. I gotta bring something new to the table. I gotta freshen up people's imaginations. It's not for me because I'm like narcissistic and I'm like, oh, I have to stand out. Okay, maybe, but I also have different reasoning, which you might, you might be convinced of, and that's, why not do something different? We have free will. We have free will. We don't have to just keep doing the same thing just because it's like what everyone else is doing. We can do different things, and I think that's pretty cool, and I think that, we should do that more often. It's not the worst idea in the world. Come on. All these great inventors, all these successful people, Leonardo, Da Vinci, Albert Einstein, I don't know, other famous inventor, Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, Elon Musk. What do they all have in common? They're great inventors. And okay, I'm kind of jonesing a bit because I can't stop salivating at the fact that I'm gonna lose all of my diamonds over these next few nether quartz purchases. 1, 2, 3. Buy diamonds. Hello quartz. Let's do a little bit of inventory management. Look how clean and smooth this is. Oh my goodness. That is an abysmal amount. Okay, so let's see. Let's do mental math here. So, okay, so exclude this one. 7, 6, 13, 9, 22. Okay, 22 times 2. I need 44 diamonds. And give me the rest of this. I do need to craft it first, though. Where are you, crafting table? Give me a delicious quartz. And you go into the bin. Once again, I humbly ask for your quartz, so that I may craft you into blocks, such that you may be shoved into another box. Isn't that weird? I'm shoving boxes into boxes, and then I put that in a box when I don't need it at the current moment. There's so many boxes in this game. Which reminds me, I made a... Okay, this is probably the stupidest frickin' thing ever, and now I understand, you know, when artists paint a masterpiece and it gets like, it gets like critically panned, and they feel not good, and then, you know, they cry themselves to sleep, and then one day while they're, you know, doom walking throughout the earth because they're so miserable, and they're like, oh, okay, I gotta create something to, you know, pay the ramen bill, and then they create something that takes them like 2 seconds, and that, you know, their fiber of their being is like opposed to, and people go and look at that and they're like, wow, this is like your magnum opus. This is the greatest thing that you've ever made. I can understand that, like, just deep-seated feeling of hatred that artists have now. Between, you know, them and, you know, the people they have to make art for. And that causing, you know, like, the pieces they want to, you know, do well and want people to understand versus the pieces that actually do well and the meanings that people actually derive from them. Because I made a post about, like, here's an idea, right? What if we added a quadruple chest so we could have twice as many items in there, because there's lots of items in the game and you can't just view them all in the single chest, or just, if you had a larger chest you could. And that was a throwaway Reddit post that I just made during lunch, and I got like 2,500 upvotes in like 3 hours, and I hated it. All this time, you know, I was jonesing with people about, like, oh, we should, they added green sauce to Minecraft, and it's gotten like 3 upvotes. You know, I thought it was like a super funny, like a super funny low effort post, and then I post like they should add quadruple chests, which is like stupid. It's completely stupid. I don't agree with it at all. Okay, like spoiler alert, it's moronic. That wouldn't solve anything. I just, you know, like, you'd have to place 4 chests in a line. Like, are you serious, dude? But people loved it, and that's proof that, you know, unless you know what you're doing with marketing, you may as well just give up trying to gauge the public's opinion of, you know, what they want. Because, you know, you don't know what they want, they don't know what they want. It's really, really all you just gotta do is keep making. And, you know, eventually over time you'll slowly but surely get better. Let's see here. Where do I want to build this to? I think to like here. This is where I can start the wooden dam part. Yeah, this is good. Alrighty. I'm just finishing out this little section of the sandstone wall. Oh yeah, today at work I got a ton of work done. I can't really talk about it because I'm a government agent. I work for the SEC, CIA, FBI, and hence the disguise that I'm wearing. It's very secret stuff, and you can't tell this to anyone, but I work for all the government agencies. But I got a lot of work done today. I busted like 10 serial killers, uh, 2 terrorists, uh, and all that before my lunch break. That was actually like crazy. I can't believe like I was just super productive. I think they put some in the coffee. Uh, so if you see any released government declassified government experiment in the next few years, just know I was like probably one of the guinea pigs. Just saying. Alrighty. I want to add a little bit of variance here because yeah, I do feel a little bit of like how you aren't building very well in the style of it. The style of Mother Nature. That's what I mean to eventually stumble around to with my words. I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. Except this like super steep jump off, I don't really, yeah, whatever. I kind of mess with it. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to do today. Mostly because I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. So quit holding me for too long. But if you like today's episode, please like and subscribe. And that's all I got for you. See ya.